Namaste friends, welcome to my channel CSC Acharyas. This is Narsimlu Madhuri. In the previous lectures, I have covered Python loops and control statements. We'll see more exercises, more practical exercises and so on loops, conditional statements. We'll use a random module also. Let me explain what is a random module. The module the module that can generate random numbers, pseudo random number as the sequence of number generated depends on the seed function. We have several functions in random module. So we have seed function. Let me We have seed function, so which is a random function. Seed function. What do you mean by seed? The same sequence of values will be generated using this function. Now we have another function called rand range. This function can return values between the specified limit and interval. So it returns the values in a specified limit and interval, which is a rand range function. We have one more function called here rand int. The rand int function, this function returns a random integer values between the given limit. So we have choice function. A choice function returns a value, a random number from a sequence. This is used for sequence. Now we have shuffle function. This function which is used to shuffle a given sequence. So we have sample function. Sample function is used returns a randomly selected items from a sequence. Suppose to generate float values, we use a function called here uniform function. This function returns a float values between the given range. These are all random module functions. Now let me go with an hands-on. I'll show you that. So these are all random related functions. Yeah, let me go with this. Program to print sum of two integers if two numbers are generated randomly in a given range or even. Otherwise, we should print a no. So let me open the editor. Now you can use any editor to write this program. I'm using my Python default editor, or else you can use Colab also. You can use any editor, doesn't matter here. So first of all, I'm importing a random module, so I'm renaming it as R instead of using random. So I am reading the lower limit value input. I'm reading upper limit value using this input function, converting into integer. Now at a time I should generate two random values, so that's why I'm using the loop for generating two random values. The next here n1 is equal to, because I should pick a random values that I am storing in the variable called n. So I am storing it rand int of lower limit comma upper limit here in the specified. Now it picks up the two values, r dot rand int l comma this. If these selected values, if these selected values, I'm printing those values also, whether that selected values are even values or not. That's why I'm just printing it. So for the sake of understanding, n1 if n1 percentile 2, because I should check whether it is a even or not, 0 and n2 percentile 2 is equal to 0, then if these two numbers are even, I should print the sum here. I'm printing sum n1 plus n2, or else I should print no here the message. So I'll get it on the console window, no. Let me run and see. I'm just running it here. I'm entering yeah, two selected values. So one is a even, the other one is hard. That's why it is not printing the sum. So it can generate any random values. If I run once again, to this time I'm just entering this 38. This is also not satisfying the condition. That's why it is not printing the summation. Okay, this is the one simple exercise from this program. Try to understand how to generate a random integer values, and after generating the random integer values, how to write a if condition. Here I have written a simple if condition here. So this condition have written here. So the if condition here I have written a loop here. So you'll understood how to write a loop, how to write a conditional statements combination with the modules and the other built-in functions. Now let me go with another example here. Yeah, program to sum two employee salaries. So the salaries are this. If randomly selected salaries are greater than 30,000, I should print their summation. Otherwise I should print a message called here no message. So I'll just taking the data here. I want to take the data here. I'm just taking the data. So the data is here. I don't want to type it. Just I'm copying the values, which is just I'll copy this. I'm just copying this. Just bear with me. I want to take this data. This salary data, I'm just taking it here. Open the editor. I'm commenting this. Just I'm taking that. Now from this sequence I should generate a I should select only random two values here. If the picked up values are a salary is greater than 30,000, I should submit here. Now for that I should use a function here, sample function, which is a random module function. So I'm using a temporary variable called here L is equal to, or I should import this again. I am just copying this. I can use this multiple times. I'm just copying it here. Uh, Copy this. L is equal to or dot sample. This function will take two parameters. One is the sequence, comma how many. So I have to pick only two values. If these two values, because it returns in the form of list only. So if L of 0 is greater than 30,000 and L of 1, because it is returning two values, that's why I'm writing the condition 30,000. Then I should print a sum here. Print L of 0, that is the index of the first element, index of the second element, L of 1. If not, else print no. Let me check. No, it is not selected that. I'll run once again. This time it picks up the random values. If you want to see those values, whether it is picked up the random values or not, just print it and see. L of 0, L of 1, no. If it picked up the, let me see. Sorry, this I had to write outside the if here. I have to write here. I am just writing it here. Let me run and see. Yeah, 25 is not greater than 30, so it's not printing the summation. No, this is also not fixed. Yeah, this time also. Whenever it is picking the greater than 30, then it prints the summation. Okay, this is the another one. So let me see the one more exercise. Program to select three random product IDs from the sequence of products here. The sequence of products are this. I'll comment this again here. Sequence of products. Now products is equal to 101, 102, 103, 201, 2, 203. Let me, this is my product. So what I have to do as per my question, so I should select three random product IDs from the sequence of this. Now that just you can use that rand model again, import random as renaming this or dot sample. So this will take two products comma 3, because I should pick up three random values. It picks up the three random values. This is done. So we have other rand functions. We have a choice function to select any random value So from the sequence we will use choice function. R dot choice, let me go through all the function. R dot choice of product, this will return only one random value from the sequence. Yeah, it picks up one random one. If you want to shuffle the data, what we can do, we can use the uh, function called shuffle function, which is a random module function. So I'm just printing the data before shuffling. Print products. Then I'm shuffling the data. R dot shuffle of products. Just shuffling it here and print the data after shuffling products. Let me run and see. Yeah, this is the data before shuffling, this data after shuffling. Like this we can use the random module function. We have one more function to generate a random float values. We use a uniform function. Uniform function, this will generate a floating values in a given range. Parent r dot uniform, let's say I have specified the range here, but it generates the float value. So this is, yeah, these are all different random module functions. In this session we covered how to use the loops and control statements along with the functions, built-in functions in Python. Thank you very much. In the next session we'll see more exercises on control statements and loops and other concepts in Python. Thank you very much. Please watch my videos and share and subscribe to your friends. Thank you very much.